Sam, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm in a little different situation than Trey. All of last year I was chomping at the bit to get back on the court and play with these guys, and it's a relief to be back out there playing with my new teammates. And there's a lot of emotions running through my head yesterday and this morning before the game, but I'm just excited that we're able to play, and I hope everything works out so we can play Friday again.
Yeah, going off of what Sam said, really it was just really exciting to play. We were playing against each other for so long. We had been going at it for about 4 months or so, and it was just fun to play against other guys and play with my teammates. So that was the main thing.
Preston Willett, go ahead and ask a question for Trey.
Yeah, Trey, I just wanted to see what was your reaction yesterday when you found out that you're going to be available today and that you're going to be eligible to play this year, and then also what was your reaction after your performance today?
Coach told me outside of the group, and when he told me, I just started smiling from ear to ear. And you couldn't really see it because I had my mask on. But me and Coach Bennett, we had a nice time as well. And then I walked back into the room, and I feel like the team had a little bit of an idea because they saw Coach Bennett smiling, they saw me smiling through my mask, and I was really happy. And then after the game, I was happy, but just excited that my guys that we got to play and all that good stuff.
Jerry, now your question for Trey.
Hey Trey, I know that you've been practicing and all that, but did you even surprise yourself with your ability to shoot the ball today, or have you been lighting it up in practice like this?
I've been able to shoot the ball for a very long time in my life, so it doesn't really shock me. It's just I just got to stay consistent with my mechanics, and that's just something I can do.
Gene, unmute you, you can go ahead and ask your question.
Yeah, just Trey, I wanted to ask you about the waiver process and kind of, what your mindset was throughout that the whole time, that you didn't know where you were going to play, and kind of how you stay positive, and kind of how that all unfolded for you.
Well, the waiver process, it just goes through different outlets and different ways. You can try to get the other school to agree to having you play for that other team, and then finding different reasons for why you should play. And once we submitted those reasons, really it was just up to the NCAA, and so I couldn't get mad at the decision. I couldn't get mad at whatever decision the NCAA had because it's out of my control. And so I was just patient, kept working, and I was just hoping for the best.
Jeff White, your question for Sam.
Yes, Sam, a lot of attention will be paid, obviously, to the offensive performance, but Coach Bennett is first and foremost about defense. What did you think of the team's play at that end of the court, and did he have anything noteworthy to say about the defense after the game?
Yeah, overall I think we played pretty well on that end of the floor. We had really good talk, having no fans, and the talk, and you have to bring your own energy, but I think Coach hit it on the head. Our first 4 or 5 minutes of the second half, we were kind of loose, and we got to pick that up for the games coming up to set ourselves up for a W.
Patrick Eaton Rouse, you have a question?
4-1 W.
Patrick Eaton Rouse, are you with us?
Guys, the last thing, can you guys just talk about the chemistry of our team coming together amid COVID and the layoff last season?
Yeah, I think, our team was pretty much, we were on campus, mid-July until now. I think we were one of the only teams on campus at the time. And so we really were only able to hang out with each other, and I think it kind of grew us closer because there's a lot of new faces, and we lost a couple of really good pieces from last year. So I think just building that chemistry early was big for us, and it showed today, and I hope it can show the rest of the year.
Yeah, to speak on that, really, me being new and a transfer is a little tough, the first few days, because you don't really know these guys, but they were super welcoming, and we became so close as a team. It was definitely one of the closer teams I've ever been on, and I think COVID was a reason why, because you can't really hang out with anybody else, so you're almost forced to hang out with your teammates. and I appreciate all of it. And I think it shows on the court with our chemistry.
Okay, Bennett, you're unmuted, and this is gonna be the last question for these guys.
Yeah, Sam, I wanted to ask, I imagine last year you had some times where you were watching games on the bench and you probably wanted to be out there when the team was struggling shooting. What was it like to finally get in there and have the team almost reach 90 in your debut?
Yeah, I think it was kind of a relief, knowing that we can do that type of thing. It's exciting to see, kind of like Coach said, it doesn't always happen like that, but today everyone was hitting, it seemed like. So hopefully we can carry that over into Friday and in our upcoming games. But definitely it's fun to play when you're making shots, but we just got to keep getting better.